My name is Giuliana Rancic. I am always on the red carpet as a TV host, and I've been a TV host for quite some time now. Who's not answering? Come on, Billy R. You know what's interesting is when I told Bill about this, like, I didn't know what he was gonna say, you know? I actually thought he was gonna go, oh, I don't know, honey, but he was like, I'm like, what do you think? Should I do it? And he was like, absolutely.
Oh, it's the Roosevelt.
Awesome.
Wow. Okay, bye. Love you, Ty. Have a good day.
See ya.
I'm super excited. Can we start? It's like nice to be excited about something. God, I feel like it's a first date.
Hello,
How are you? I'm Giuliana.
Great to
nice
meet you.
to meet you.
Oh my gosh.
How are you?
I recognize you.
You do?
Yes.
Nice to see you. I'm so excited to be here.
Oh my gosh,
I
me
can't
too.
even tell you.
When I recognize a client, I have to put what I know about the client to the side, and I can't allow that to affect what comes through in the reading. This is such a cool hotel. This is my first time here.
You've never been here?
I've never been. Have you?
You're kidding. I have actually. When I do the red carpet for E,
Right.
We actually get ready here for the Oscar red carpet, the big one.
Okay.
Going into this is interesting. I'm gonna let him kind of lead everything, which is hard for me because I interview other people for a living, so I'm gonna try to kind of pull back a little bit and let him do more of the talking. I thought I was gonna be a little more nervous about it, but I'm not. I'm actually very comfortable. My very good friends Sarah and Colette are watching behind the scenes. I thought it would be great to have them here.
I'm gonna just kind of scribble really quick. We'll see where we go.
I actually have two people that I'm thinking of in terms of making a connection, and I have two objects with me. I'm hoping that by Tyler having those in his possession, he'll be able to make those two very important connections.
Give me 1 second. We're gonna refer to many different people today, but the first person that I feel like I have to talk about is this man that's coming forward. They're having me reference to an E name, and I feel like I have to talk about Ed, or Ed keeps coming in. Like Ed, I keep hearing. And they're all putting that together.
It's Bill's dad.
So where does that fit?
So that's my husband's father, who passed away before I met him. So yes, Edward.
I gotcha. I see.
I honestly was not prepared to cry so quickly. As soon as I could not believe that he immediately brought up my husband's father. I could not believe he said Ed so quickly. I just couldn't believe it. So that just kind of like, whoa, you know. I mean, you forget kind of what you're walking into.
Oh, there's a lot popping into this. I feel like I have to go to Ed. Odd. This is coming in, and they're having me talk about treatment. Now, for some reason, when I'm connecting to this Ed energy, he's having me kind of focus on, I don't know what this is, but he's bringing me to my bones. And having me talk about bone marrow and like immune system. I don't know what this is. Bone marrow.
Whoa. Yes.
So where does that fit?
I have to call my husband right now. That's crazy. Really? I wasn't even thinking about that. I cannot believe you just picked up on it. So, Ed, his brother had this very grand life and traveled a lot, kind of, you know, man about town, traveling the world. And when Ed got sick, they needed a match for him.
Right.
And my husband went and found his brother, and it was not easy. And he found him, and he convinced him to come back and to give him the bone marrow. Yeah, so that's incredible, because that's not out there. I just know that, like, it was, you know, so heartbreaking for my husband when his father passed away. And so, and I know that's like still hard for him, so I know that. So I was just really hoping that he would just come through, and that, you know, I could tell my husband that he came through and that he's looking over him, you know, because I think you want to know that, you know, you want to know that like a parent or whoever has passed is watching over you and proud of you.
Sure.
That's amazing.
Well, I think it's important that they sometimes bring these things up, because it's their way of acknowledging that they know what their loved ones did to try to sustain their life. And understanding also that with his health, that there's nothing that really could have been done in the long run.
Okay.
And he understood this, that he knew that it was his time. So that would be what that would be referring to. You know what I'll do? I'll hold on to that object, probably. So, awesome, yeah, I'll hold on to this. So we'll see what comes in, and, is that family? It's kind of weird.
Oh my God.
Huh. That's so strange. You were meant to be here today to tell someone else that this individual is fine.
That's amazing.
And it's like, they keep showing me the symbol for wiping the slate clean, which is their way of saying, like, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. But this other person needs closure, but it's not you, but you're meant to tell this person. That's all I'm getting. Does that
Do you
make
want me to
sense?
tell you?
Sure.
So I look at the camera because my best friend, she lost her dad a couple years ago, and sudden. And so Colette, my friend, is like the most amazing person. And she just loved her dad so much, and she's just not. It's been really, really hard for her. And she was really close to him. And last night, I swear, Tyler, I was in bed and I'm like falling asleep and my eyes open. I'm like, Colette, Colette, of course, Colette needs to come, because if somehow we could connect to her dad, that'd be amazing. So she gave me that. There's two people I want to connect with today, and this is Colette's dad. It's amazing. Like, you could never have ever known that is Colette's dad. So,
You know, sometimes I think just the fact that someone comes through is a message in itself. And I think that today he was meant to come through. The fact that he made his presence known today shows that he's with her and shows that he's aware and at peace and aware of the conversations that you've been having. So I absolutely feel like it was important that you brought this today. And I'm so glad that she got to have that too. So absolutely.
that's great that he came through.
Yeah, I'd love to meet your friend.
Yes, I would love to bring Colette. Can you come in here?
Hello. Oh, how are you?
Oh, she's wanted to meet you for a long time.
I'm so glad you Of course.
I mean, you didn't know, no one knew, right? And I had this rosary, no one knew, was it mine? What was it? And when he asked for another object and I gave it to him, it was just, that blew my mind. It was amazing that he connected with them.
Thank you.
I'm so glad that you were here today. And, you know, I believe that in these readings, like I said, whatever comes out is meant to come out. And sometimes that's for the person in front of me, and sometimes that's for the people they bring along. But I want you to know that it's clear that your dad is connected to you and that that love is still there.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You don't know how much that meant to me.
Of course.
Really, you're an angel. Thank you.
What was your dad's name?
His name was Hetty, and he was diagnosed with glioblastoma, brain cancer. It's the worst kind, and it was totally out of the blue. And he passed in 4 months, and it was just horrific. He stopped walking after 2 weeks, and just, it was, I forgot things, and it was really hard on my family. And we couldn't believe it. I mean, this man was a scientist and so alive, and 1 minute and the next, it was like just horror. So what you said was so true. Just really.
When they come forward and they acknowledge their passings, they do so to let us know that they're not limited to how they passed. They, as a soul, are not limited to how their physical vessel transitions. And I think that it was clear when he came through that he was free of all of what he dealt with.
Thank God.
Absolutely.
Thank God.
Love you, honey.
Love you.
But even like last night, like signs come, you know, and like there is no, you know me, I'm like, once I'm in bed, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know, and like I literally jumped up and like, that's him saying, have Colette come, I just want her to know I'm okay. Like that has to be.
Exactly.
There's no way, you know?
Absolutely. Your intuition.
Yeah. I think what's really great about today and what's very like kind of eye-opening about today too is that, you know, it doesn't just start and end right here in this room. I leave here today and I tell my husband and, you know, Colette, and we all walk away with this incredible feeling of, wow, like there is a connection.
Appreciate your time.
It's such a great feeling knowing that they see you. Watching us and taking care of us is sometimes all we need, you know, so this was amazing, and I cannot thank Tyler enough. I really can't. Bye-bye.
All right, have a good one.
All right, have a good day. Bye-bye. That was amazing. Wow, he's amazing. I mean, I can't even believe that. That was better, like even like more wild than I thought it was gonna be. It was wild.
Wow, that reading I really felt was meant for the person she brought along. And that's really the beauty of these readings, is I go into them often with so much information coming through, assuming that they're gonna be for the client. But sometimes they end up having an even more profound effect in where they land.
I mean, right? I mean, the fact that he took the rosary and he's like, he's thinking about it, and I'm thinking, is he gonna say your grandmother or mom, right?
I
That's
know.
impossible.
I know. I could not.
I didn't know what you were bringing today, you know?
I think that was my last I had, because I have it like hanging. And I looked at it because he had it in his hand when he passed. And so I was like, oh, I should bring it just in case it like draws him or something, literally. And I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe it.
There's no way. I mean,
He's a gift. I mean, a crazy gift.